Hello, welcome to World in 2 Minutes. Here's the headlines. Devastating floods have left much of the main city of Indian-administrated Kashmir underwater as residents are evacuated or retreat to their rooftops. Soldiers are battling to rescue thousands of trapped residents of Singana and surrounding regions. The floods resulting from the late monsoon rains have left more than 270 people dead in India and Pakistan, with hundreds of villages submerged and many areas cut off. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi flew over the Kashmir Valley, declaring the floods a national-level disaster and promising almost $200 million in aid and compensation. The United States on Sunday expanded its air war against ISIS in Iraq, sending fighter jets to attack targets near the Haditha Dam in coordination with ground forces from the Shiite Muslim-dominated Iraqi military and local Sunni Muslim tribes. President Obama told the press that he is preparing the country to make sure that we deal with the threat. The British government plans to offer Scotland more financial autonomy in the coming days as polls predict a very close vote in the upcoming referendum on Scottish independence. Chancellor George Osborne told BBC on Sunday that the government is finalising plans to give Scotland much greater fiscal and tax autonomy and will unveil the proposals in the coming days. He spoke after polls showed a tightening of the vote ahead of the landmark September 18th referendum on whether Scotland should become independent from Britain. Scores of Palestinians rioted in East Jerusalem on Sunday after hearing that a youth from their neighborhood had died of wounds suffered in a clash with Israeli police last week. Protesters in the neighborhood of Wadi al-Joz, close to the Walid Old City, threw rocks, patrol bombs and flared at passing cars, and riot officers responded with rubber bullets during an afternoon of clashes that lasted for several hours. There were no reports of serious injury. And that brings us to the end of World in 2 Minutes. You can always log on to trtworld.com for the latest. Until we meet again, goodbye.